How are you feeling about all this, the virus? Some people are annoyed, other people are anxious. I think there's some downright fear in some people. So how do you cope with this? Our friend, Dr. George James is with us, licensed marriage and family therapist. Always great to see you, doctor.
Always great to be on. Thanks for having me on today.
I always like to have you in the studio, but you know why we're doing the social distancing thing.
Completely understand.
I want to start with, because a lot of people, when they hear anxiety, they're like, oh, no, that's not a good thing. But you're saying anxiety can be good and bad?
Yeah, anxiety can be good and bad for lots of different reasons. Anxiety sometimes can push us to act. That's the good part. Some of us maybe didn't think this was serious. Some of us.
Can you hear him, Alex?
No, looks
I
like
lost him
he
too.
threw.
Did it freeze up altogether?
Am I here?
Oh, we can hear you.
You're back. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay, sorry. That sometimes, anxiety can be good because it pushes us to act, right? That sometimes we didn't think this was serious, or some people delayed the social distancing, but they saw that other people were anxious and it pushed them to act. The bad part is that it can be overwhelming and shut people down where they don't know what to do, and they freeze up, and they can be consumed by the anxiety. And that's where it can get to a place where it's bad.
Well, you got to make sure that you don't do stuff that triggers you. I mean, everybody's talking about, I'm going to run out and get a lot of alcohol because the stores are closing. Over drinking might cause anxiety.
Yeah, there's lots of things that ends up being triggers for people. Sometimes it's watching every news story and reading every report. Sometimes it might be drinking. Sometimes it's that relative of yours that is highly anxious, or sometimes it's a thought of, maybe I won't make enough money this month or these next few months. Whatever that might be for you, to know what your triggers are, because that's what can push you to being overwhelmed by anxiety and not knowing what to do.
Maybe at 9:30, don't look at the stock market when it opens. You know what I mean? Because the money is a stressor.
Yeah, maybe wait a little late.
Well, let's help
a
people
little
out.
later.
I know a lot of people like to go out and walk, to get rid of the anxiety, or exercise a little bit.
So one of the things I tell people is to know your top 5. What are the top 5 coping strategies that works for you? Some people it's to exercise. Some people maybe it's to binge a show. Maybe it's to work on your non-essential projects. If the projects that you put low on your list, now is the perfect time to do that. And that might help you to feel good. Or maybe doing some home exercise that will allow you to feel a little bit better for this time being.
Make a bundt cake.
Yeah, make a bundt cake. And then also, I guess
Play
you
with
have
the kids.
Yeah, play with the kids.
Do you have to find someone, I guess, that helps you find balance in all this?
Yeah, that some of us need people to balance us out, right?
Yeah.
So we need people who are going to say, like, okay, yes, it's serious, but we can still live our lives. Or somebody who say, like, you shouldn't be going out today, right? Someone that balances you out so that you don't just lean onto what you do.
And don't be ashamed to call somebody like you. If you're really freaking out, call a therapist, so you can do FaceTime therapy now.
Right. Just like we're doing now,
Right.
there are a lot of therapists who are able to do online work or to able to help somebody. So you don't have to necessarily go in the office, but you can still get the support and the help that you need.
Doctor, great to see you. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you. You stay safe too.
You will have you back probably later this week.
Yes.